Hey guys, it's Rhonda. Listen, lot of crazy stuff going on in this world right now, and to me, it's just sign of the times. Uh, it's like Jesus doesn't even exist in this world anymore because we're just so overrun by evil and there's there's three incidents that are really, really, really on my mind right now that are bothering me that maybe many of you don't even know about. The one is the tragedy that's going on down in New Orleans where uh, Hard Rock Cafe was building a hotel. It started back in, I don't know, I think September down on Canal Street. And what had happened is the workers noticed that the support beams were just not holding. So what they did is they went to engineers, they went to engineers and they told them, hey, this is what's going on. They showed them video. The engineer's like, oh, you guys don't know what you're talking about. We've got blah, blah, blah years in this. They're talking to construction workers who have been doing this for like 20, 30 years. But anyway, this was October 10th that they publicly spoke out about it. And 2 days later, 8 floors of this iconic hotel pancaked on itself. Okay, so there's 3 men who were killed in this unfortunate accident. Okay, so no big deal there, right? Okay, yeah, so there's 3 dead bodies, whatever. So they go in and they get one of them out. Alright, fine, cool. They get one of them out. It's October, oh no, maybe a week after they go in and get them. So in the meantime, there's 2 other innocent men who are in this building. And it's been deemed too dangerous for them to go in to make a recovery effort. So the first plan was they were going to demolish the building with the bodies in it. Now, keep in mind, Hard Rock has made no outreach to the families. They've paid the families like $0. Not that that's going to bring their loved ones back, but now we're sitting here in May. We're sitting here 7 months after this collapse, and the 2 bodies are still in this building. As you walk by the building, they put a cheap $10 tarp up, and the tarp is blown away. So now what you're looking at is the leg of a deceased individual. Now, I'm sure the body is completely decomposed at this point because, God, what the hell is that? Oh, whatever. Anyway, the body is completely decomposing at this point. The other body was a 48-year-old man, Quinion Williams, I believe his name, and the other gentleman, God forgive me, it is a Spanish name. He's 68 years old, has a family, and like I said, the first step was they were going to demolish the building with these men in it, and pretty much fuck the families. They just don't care about the families. So after some further investigation, further review, they decided that they're going to go in and recover the bodies, but they just don't know when. It could take up until October of 2020, at which point these bodies are going to have been laying there decomposing for a year. Now, the injustice of all of this is that no apologies to the families. No disregard for human life and the loss of human life, completely ignoring the workers who were handpicked for this job because of the experience that they had, but then yet now they're not. They don't know what they're talking about. They're just not, capable or whatever. Capable, competent. They're just these Mexicans and El Salvadorians that, whatever. They just don't know shit, according to, the higher ups. In the meantime, the city's taking kickbacks from these builders, and the sort of city council members are taking kickbacks, and this is just a travesty of justice all around, and it is just completely disgusting that these family members, 7 months later, are sitting and waiting for their loved ones to be brought home, so a proper homecoming can be given to them. So anyway, if you think this is wrong, there is a woman on Facebook. Her name is Ruby Garcia. She's a white woman. Why she chose that name, Ruby Garcia, because it's not her God-given name or her, birth name. I'm not sure why she chose this name, because she's clearly a white girl. But whatever, it is what it is. Incredibly informed on this situation and what's going on a day-to-day basis. So I'd strongly suggest that many of you, if you're interested in this kind of thing, you want to make a difference in the world, you want to make a change in the world, well, this is where you go. You go to her page and you see what she wants you to do. Okay, bang, bang, boom, it's done. Second travesty of justice, and it's all over social media, and that is the murder, first degree, premeditated murder, in my opinion, of George Floyd. What I don't agree with and don't appreciate, and I think is absolutely disgusting, is the fact that people are stating that George Floyd's wife should be killed, she should be murdered, she should be raped, all these horrible things because she's married to a racist. Let me tell you something. I was married to a racist, abusive pig for 15 years, and in no way, shape, or form did I ever, ever, ever agree with his views. Got to the point now that I'm with a Puerto Rican man, and my son, who is 12, almost 13, is considered biracial. So don't bring that racism bullshit to me, because I'm like the farthest one from racism, and you're not going to back me into a corner stating I am, because I'm a white woman. White people, have we oppressed the African American community through their lives? Absolutely, 100%, without a doubt. Yes, we have. Should we be ashamed of it? Should we be disgusted by it? Absolutely, we should. And now we have our LEOs. Not all are bad. There's so many out there that are good. So many out there that are good. And they don't deserve the backlash that they're getting. The 4 that were involved in this homicide, in my opinion, it's first-degree murder. Once he knew that the gentleman could not breathe, and he continued to keep his knee on this man's neck as he's begging, "Mama, mama, mama, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe." At that point, that bastard should have lifted his knee and allowed the man to get up and face the treatment, get treatment that he needed. But no, he allowed him to lay there for another, 4 or 5 minutes, to the point that when paramedics came, he had no pulse. I think that nothing short of first-degree murder is going to resolve the situation and the issue. I also feel that the looting that is going on is opportunistic, ignorant people who are taking this tragedy and they're using it for their own good. They're using it to go rob and steal and burn down buildings of innocent people who may have worked all their lives to build these businesses. And I'm almost 100% positive without speaking with the family, only based on what I feel had I been placed in that situation, what I would be feeling is that George Floyd's family does not approve of this and they don't appreciate it. And this is in no way honoring this poor man who lost his life because of 4 bad, bad police officers. We have more police officers out there that are good than are bad, and we need to recognize that fact. Uh, Recording things have become the norm of the day, and some things that have been shown in the video needed to be shown. And the officers absolutely needed to be taped so that the world could see what type of subhuman scum we were dealing with at the time of this. So, here we are. Second video that I'm posting to my channel. Not much of a poster. It's just an opinion. Agree or don't agree. I ask that you like, subscribe, because I've only got 50 subscribers, and I'd really like to get a lot more. These 50 subscribers are just people who over the years, they just said, hey, let's just subscribe to a channel. She's sitting in a chat. Which I don't do that anymore because you go in and you say hello and you're completely ignored and you're made to feel like you're nothing because you're not in the clique. And I'm not a clique type person. Don't want to be. Never have been. Never will be. Either you like me or you don't. And that's fine. It's not going to hurt my feelings one way or the other. I'm sitting here without makeup. Just got out of the shower. Look like a total bag of dicks right now. Look terrible. But hey. This is my opinion. This is the way I feel. Either you like it or you don't. And that's cool with me. I only hope that you can respect it enough possibly to share it. Changes have to be made. What changes? God, I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I had an answer to this nonsense that's going on in this world. But I don't. Other than we all need to get down on our hands and knees and pray to some higher deity. Mine, I choose to call God because that's how I was raised and that's who I believe in. And you don't have to believe or follow my beliefs. That's fine. But changes need to be made. And they need to be made immediately because we're losing too many of our beautiful black men. And it's not fair. It's not fair to them. It's not fair to their families. And it's not fair for the other African American men that are walking around to be in fear for their life because of a few nasty bastards. So, if you like this video, like and subscribe. If you don't, thumb it down. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm not trying to become monetized. Don't ever expect that to happen, but I would like to get some views so that I could go live. I do have another channel. It's called Let's Keep It Real Talk, where I want to discuss issues like this, but because nobody knows about it, except for the few that I had talked about before I had my surgeries, and I just haven't been able to progress further with the website. I'm just going to go ahead and use my main website, Rhonda, or whatever it's called. I don't even know what the fucking YouTube channel is called. Hey! But anyway, if you're seeing this, God bless you. I pray that you stay safe. And I'd love to hear your comments, your thoughts, and get some help on getting some more subs brought to this channel so I can do some more exposés. I'm not trying to do true crime. It's mainly just going to be an opinion channel until I can eventually do live chats. So, God bless you all. I love you, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.